how to be chased by your specific person. This is a very, very popular request, okay? And I'm going to give you my take on it, which is actually really different, but I hope it will give you a very profound insight into what manifestation actually is. Hi guys, my name is Akshay. I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. So many of you know that I like to go on wildlife safaris. There is one very interesting thing that happens during these safaris. First of all, it's incredible that India is it's a country with 1.4 1.5 billion people, and we still have these forests, and they are protected and they are patrolled, and all activities are monitored closely to safeguard the environment, to safeguard the forests, the wildlife. So one of the star attractions during these safaris are the predators, the leopards, the tigers, and in Western India we also have Asiatic lions, okay? And they are not pets. This is not a zoo. This is the wilderness. Often the forest guards, they have to stay inside the forest for weeks, sometimes months, days, okay? And in many parts of India, patrolling is done either in open SUVs, it is done on elephants, and in many places it is done on foot, okay? And this is prime predator territory. More often than not, it is prime tiger territory, okay? So these forest guards, they are not armed. Maybe there will be 2-3 people walking in a group, and one of them will have a stick, okay? That's it. They don't have guns or anything, okay? So, and what they do is they walk on these paths that are formed by the jeeps, that ply in and out of the forest, ferrying tourists and stuff. Often, people go to these forest checkposts to interview these people, and they ask them, are you not afraid of the tigers and the lions and the leopards? And they say that no, because the tiger, it is a gentleman. So if we come face to face with a tiger, we just stand and we don't run. We just look at the tiger calmly. We don't do anything. And in 99.99% of the cases, there are no attacks on the forest guards unless they try to heckle the tiger, or try to provoke it. 99.99% of the cases, there are no attacks on the forest guards. And this led me to think, like, why does it happen that sometimes the tigers attack other villagers, okay? Because some villages are almost inside the national parks. They're in very close proximity to the tiger territories and stuff, okay? So why is it that the tiger attacks the other villagers but not the forest guards who are patrolling in the jungle on foot, okay, who are walking in the jungle on foot? Why is it that the tigers don't attack them? Okay, and this is because of the forest guards' presence and their energy. They are like, we need to give space to the tigers, and the tiger is a predator, it is a carnivore. So it has learned that I need to chase. And this is only possible if what I am chasing is agreeing to being chased. Then only the tiger can be the chaser. When the deer sees the tiger, it runs. So the deer agrees to be chased. And that is why the tiger can play the role of the chaser. But when the forest guard encounters a tiger face to face, He is, via his presence, via his identity. There are female guards also, okay, they convey via their presence and identity that I am not the one who is chased. And the tiger gets confused by this. They're like, this thing is not food because it is not running away when it sees me. Okay, so just by their identity and by their presence, they are conveying to the tiger, which does not speak human languages, that I am not the person who is who you are supposed to chase, because I refuse to play the role of the prey. So the tiger looks at the human, oh, this thing is taller than me. The tiger is longer, okay, it's more powerful. What the hell is up with this creature? Okay, this is not food. Yes, some tigers become man eaters and stuff, but I'm just asking you to concentrate on the energy exchange between a forest guard, okay, and the tiger. They say, even bears, okay, Indian sloth bears, okay, the forest guards say, we just give it space, we just stand, we don't run, we don't show our back, we just simply stand and look at it calmly, and the tiger moves on. Okay, the tiger senses energetically that this thing is not prey. Okay, but if somebody were to be afraid, and they are walking through the forest with this insecurity, okay, then the tiger's instincts, they get triggered energetically. The tiger is picking up that this thing needs to be hunted. And this happens with, actually this happens a lot even in human beings. We don't consciously recognize it. It happens with horses also, actually. So a horse is a prey animal, okay? So when you go near it, its instinct tells it to run away, but it allows us to ride on its back and stuff, because we convey to the horse that we are not a predator. We somehow have to convince the horse that we are its friend, that allowing us to touch it, to pet it, to ride on its back is actually a good and safe thing to do. Okay, and people who work with horses, they know how to convey this to a wild, untrained horse, which is not tame. They know how to convey this to the animal via their presence, via their energy, via their body language. Okay, so why did I tell you all this? It is to make you understand that in order for your SP to chase you, you have to have that identity that, first of all, I am not the chaser. Okay, I refuse to play the role of somebody who is chasing. I am the person who is, by my very presence, by my very identity, I am the person who is always chased. I am magnetic and attractive. And how do you create the identity of a person who is always chased? First thing, you can't be the chaser. Okay. You can't be that person. You have to be the one who receives. And you have to enjoy that. And in order for you, how to create the identity of a person who is chased, by assuming that you are that person. And how do you assume that? You imagine that I am this person who's very attractive, who's very magnetic, who is always chased by the SP, by people in general. People love me. And I feel very secure. I feel thoroughly validated. Even though, chasing validation is not, you know, uh, required. I mean, it's not what I do. I just get it. I just get it. It's not something that I'm seeking actively. I am the person. And no matter how stubborn you think your SP is, if you can align your presence, your energy, your identity to that of a person who is always chaste, who is inherently, almost genetically attractive, then your SP has to conform. I don't care how stubborn you think they are. If are you stubborn and dominant and persistent and rock solid in your identity of a person who is always chaste, that is the only question. And how to create that is to assume that and to internally play it out to yourself again and again, again and again, not in a monotonous, boring way, but in a way that is enjoyable to you. That I am magnetic, I am attractive, and I identify as a person who is very attractive to my specific person. And I enjoy receiving, and I'm very comfortable with it. I hope, like this video helped you to understand that, this chasing, not chasing, it's about presence and energy. And how to cultivate it is to replay to yourself again and again internally that I am this person, and to enjoy it wholeheartedly, to abandon yourself to this new identity, to surrender to it completely, because identity happens in the body. It's not something you are overthinking. So allow yourself to enjoy it wholeheartedly, embrace it. uh, I hope this video made sense to you. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you, and remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.